With the Imperial victory at Deimos Binary and the destruction of the entire Chaos fleet that was stationed therein, momentum had finally shifted in the favour of the Imperium, for the first time since the dark days of the start of the Sector War. Not only had they struck a blow against the enemy's fleets, but also against their tenuous grip at the sector. Further good news arrived in the form of Captain Malouan's ship being repaired of its Gellerfield failure. Whilst he was too late to join the battle, he instead directed his attention to Clawston, a world to the galactic south, which he would bypass the battlefield in order to secure ahead of Imperial forces, bringing yet another world back to the fold of its rightful owner. The mining world was to do well for the Imperium, but that was in later days to come. Deimos Binary still had a long way to recover from the Chaos incursion into its territory, but the Imperial administration decided they would focus on the world's well-being for now, in order to reap the vast rewards of Forge World assistance in the future. Following this, the Imperial forces acquired the first ship since the fall of the Cadian sector had cut off all ability to produce or refit their own. The Firestorm frigate, Blessed Fortitude, was sanctified before being sent back onto the battlefield to fight the chaos which had destroyed its previous crew but left it adrift in the empty darkness of space. With a power base finally established, Vox communications began to ring through the sector, calls for aid, funeral dirges, and, finally, an Imperial message. Lord High Admiral Drang had finally received word of an Imperial uprising headed by none other than Lord Admiral Spire in the once fallen sector. He gave him a simple task: to reclaim the Cadian sector back for the Golden Throne. Encouraged by communications with the outside, Lord Admiral Spire powered onwards, bringing the light of the Empire back to Helitas. Those on Helitas, many of whom had survived the destruction of Cadia, threw themselves wholeheartedly into aiding this newfound resistance to Chaos rule. They redoubled their efforts, lending their aid to assist these new saviors from the Imperium. In the following days, Majors Cambrian, showing an industrious nature typical of those of the Mechanicus, recrewed and retrofitted 2 new light cruisers, the Reckless Sabina, an Endeavour class, and Kendall's Tenacity, an Endurance class. And to further bolster the resolve, another Space Marine vessel was found, the Crown of Endurance of the Imperial Fist chapter. The stage was set for the next battle, one involving the combined might of all 3 of the fleets, the Imperium, the Mechanicum, and the Space Marines of the Adeptus Astartes. The battle at Barissa was to begin against the 13th Night Lord's fleet. Thus it begins. True reconquest. Right, so, simple plan. Let's just hope it all goes well. Although there's only 4 of them, means you're minors and majors, obviously.
Give us purpose.
I have Thunderhawks, which is nice.
We stand ready.
A lot of enemies coming from my main
We
ship.
serve. Course engaged.
Let's shoot their bombers down.
Understood. Your orders? Aye,
Should
Admiral.
probably save some guys for fighters.
Changing course. Changing course.
Right. Put it up and
I am
destroy
listening.
them.
Impossible, Admiral. Enemy sighted. We wait your command. Engaging. Aye, Admiral.
Reload on.
Engaging engines. Where shall we strike? We stand ready. Engaging target. Your orders?
My orders are don't die and do good things. And aim for the weapons.
We serve. Hold course. Coordinates acknowledged. We wait your command. Assault crews report success.
Alright, let's fire some missiles into these bitches.
Heading acknowledged. Ship ready. Hold course. Moving to position.
Wait, what?
Where shall we strike?
Oh, my engine's must be dead.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Let's board and kill their smaller vessels and then work on the bigger ones.
Setting course. Show us the enemy. We stand ready. We wait your command. Obliterate the
I only have
target.
one troop left. That is
We
good.
stand ready. Show us the enemy.
God damn it.
Underway.
Keep my guys from super far away.
Give us purpose. Understood. At your
Well,
command.
at least whilst they're concentrating on him, I can concentrate on things elsewhere.
Your orders. Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment. Enemy sighted. Changing course. Enemy sighted. Underway.
Right, let's board some bitches.
We serve. Impossible, Admiral. Aye, Admiral. Give us purpose. Repositioning. Your orders. Successful teleport strike. Course engaged. Heading acknowledged.
And let's bring the torpedoes about.
Engaging engines.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
We wait your command. Engines engaged.
I'm gonna prepare my shit and get out of here.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment. Coordinates acknowledged.
Ah, it's a lot quicker than I expected actually. I'd have been using that a lot more if I'd realised that.
Underway. Where shall we strike?
Hide in the clouds.
Heading acknowledged.
I'm going to need to
All ahead full.
definitely start using my abilities more. Let's
engines.
actually stop his engine speaking of that.
Ship ready.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
We serve. Target locked in. Changing course. Your orders? Aye, Admiral. Setting course. Targeting enemy vessel.
What are you going to do now, heretic?
I am listening.
I'm listening. Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
The victory at the Battle of Barissa proved yet again to the Chaos Forces that the Imperium would not back down from their newfound faith in the Emperor, and their further faith in their arms and armour. Another Chaos fleet was destroyed, but there were still many more to go. The Crown of Endurance took particularly bad beating in the battle, as it was the main focus for all of the ships, who circuited like sharks when they smelled blood in the water. It lost a weapon, but it would soon be returned to the Emperor's service. Deimos Binary now had full production. All of its forges were operational, and it was pumping out machinery and tech with which the Imperium would pursue its foes deeper into the sector. With offense taken care of, Helitas and Barissa were granted minefields, as they would be the bulwark in the event of further attacks, and they wanted to secure the flank to prevent the chaos from encircling them. The next engagement was to be at Vorga Torque, on the far end of the system. It was there that the Mechanicus fleet would act in earnest. They would not be outshone by the Space Marines, and here they would be able to show their fervor in the Omnissiah. With screaming skulls. That's not spooky. But seriously, who turns asteroids into screaming skulls? I guess they've leaked here from the warp, especially considering the amount of them. Have a look at my new Mechanicus fleet. Pretty. The Omnissiah has blessed the ship. Let us begin. What is that? Oh. Minefields. Oh, no turrets even. We have a couple of ships actually.
Engaging engines.
I engage them from outside their engagement range. Not look like it. Maybe. Macro turret's got a range of 13,500 units. What do I have that has more range than that? It looks like the extra range plus whatever I have is how far it shoots. I guess that's to prevent sniping.
Machine spirit appeased.
Yep, literally nothing I can... Yeah, because that only increases range by 4,500 units, which puts it at 13,500. Damn it! The game designers had thought of this.
Begin rearmament.
Well, might as well shoot their small ships. Poor bastards aren't gonna know what hit him. Ah! They're not poor bastards. Well, they are poor bastards, but poor bastards of a different type. Quickly, shoot them down! You're not doing very well. There we go. It's time to pop. Like blisters. We only have a couple of ships then. Maybe just one big one.
Underway.
Don't want to engage them when they're so close to their turrets.
Course engaged.
Ships, pull back. Very orderly. Good job.
Engaging.
State your order.
We wait your
Okay,
command.
that's 3 ships.
Ship ready.
Ready for the
Enemy
class as well.
sighted.
We serve.
They got 4 ships.
Setting
What
course.
is it with all these people? Hit both. Yes.
Aye, Admiral. Ship ready. Heading acknowledged. Engaging engines.
Don't really have any fighters here, do I?
Course engaged.
Wonder whether the shields are still down.
Maximum burn.
Enemy sighted.
They are.
Changing course.
What? Yeah,
We
they're
are
trying to
ready
shoot.
to serve. Troop transition successful.
Coordinates acknowledged. Target locked in. Acquiring new vector. Your orders?
That's it, run, bitch. Will they get hit? Yes. Nice.
Course engaged.
State your order. Engage engine.
Red
red
loggerheads.
lines.
Right. Time to get my ship moving.
Heading acknowledged. We serve.
Thruster routines active.
Impossible, Admiral.
Optimal course set.
Aye, Admiral.
Enemies love concentrating on one dude at a time.
The spirits obey.
Ship ready. For the Emperor.
Let's kill the disease-ridden hulks.
Setting course. Understood.
That's a lot of fire.
Engaging engines.
Oh, this game's so beautiful.
Underway.
Trying to shoot down those firecraft.
Engaging engines. Maximum burn. Course engaged. Engaging target. We wait your command.
Enemy sighted!
Assault
And
group
lightning
reports
strikes.
success.
And lightning strike.
We serve!
Heading acknowledged.
I don't think these guys like me very much.
To serve the Omnisire.
Ship ready. Changing course.
Receiving your order.
Enemy defense platform destroyed. Setting course. Targeting enemy vessel. Damage teams, begin repairs now.
I'm gonna be fighting with these defense platforms, but whilst I'm here, I might as well take them out.
Enemy defense platform destroyed. Coordinates acknowledged. All ahead full.
Alright, I'm gonna go and
Understood.
melt it. Torpedo these guys.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Come on.
Heading acknowledged. Setting course. Changing course.
Yeah.
Enemy defense platform destroyed!
Course engaged. Aye, Admiral. Engaging.
That's it, you bleeding mutineers. Mutiny again. Ugh. The disgusting filth. It's so nurgly.
Your Orders.
And now, just to the defense platform.
Receiving your order. Skitari assault successful.
The voice acting for the Mechanicus guys.
Locked in.
Enemy defense platform destroyed.
Destroyed. Takes a while to show that victory screen, doesn't it? And the constant spinning in space.